Hello friends! Alright, so this is my YouTube debut, very exciting. In this, I am doing Plumbella's Randomizer Build challenge thingy with her little website, and my specifications, oh my goodness, that is so small, I don't know how I'm going to read that. It was ultra modern, black and white, 7 rooms, 2 floors, 2 sims. I want to say it was like 46,724 simoleons or something like that, and my disadvantage was no debug. And I don't use debug a whole lot unless I'm like really low on a budget and need to do some landscaping, so that wasn't too much of a struggle. I'm just zipping through right now and getting the general shape of the build. It's basically just a big box with platform roofs because that's modern, right? And then I tried to do a little, like, sunroof moment here, but you'll see later on it doesn't quite work out because the roof trim starts to glitch, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I have a lot of fun with this build challenge. Like, I really enjoy doing these kind of, like, randomizer things and, like, just having challenges in general that give some inspiration on kind of what's to get you going for a build, you know? Sometimes when the creative juices aren't flowing, it's nice to kind of like have something that gives you somewhere to start, something to follow to kind of get things going. It is a little dark and a little sad for my taste. Like, I don't mind a black and white color scheme generally, but I would definitely add a lot more pops of color and like things to kind of brighten up and liven up the space. And my budget, as you will see later on, did not go as far as I thought. I got so overconfident. I was like, we got like almost 50,000 simoleons. That is plenty of money. We are going to be living in the lap of luxury. It is going to be fantastic. I was wrong. I was really struggling towards the end to like really get decor in there. Getting a little ahead of myself. But I've never done a voiceover before. This is new to me. YouTube is new to me. Like, I spent like 2 hours editing this video trying to just like cut it down into a YouTube video with just like my face cam that I had on my stream on Twitch, and then I realized the game music was very clearly audible, and I don't want to get copyright flagged for the build by music playing in the background of my video. So I had to scrap a couple hours of editing and start fresh and try to figure out how to record a voiceover with my face cam with the software that I'm able to use on my computer, and it has been a whole rigmarole, but I think I figured it out. So here I am, here's my face, I'm doing the thing. Right now I'm just trying to figure out the floor plan with this space, with specifically 7 rooms. So upstairs, I'm kind of working on trying to get a bedroom, a bathroom, and like another room in there that I could use for an office or creative space. I was toying with the idea of a spare bedroom, but then it could house more than 2 sims, and that wouldn't really follow the requirements. So I had 2 kind of flex rooms that I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with, which we'll see in a little bit here. Pardon me, I just burped a little bit. I'm disgusting. Anyways, so right now I'm kind of trying to play around with like having like a decent sized master bathroom that wasn't just like super skinny, and then making the rest of the space kind of work around that. It's just zipping about, adding in walls and doing things. So I tried to put in this like light wood toned floor that I like to use because I'm like, light, bright, airy, and then I'm like, oh yeah, black and white, sadness. Let's go with the trendy, like, gray vinyl floorboards kind of look, which in a lot of houses, like, I clean houses for a living, that's my day job, and a lot of the houses that I clean will have these nice, like, gray, trendy vinyl floorboards, and they look great in a house that is not all black and white, but with gray floorboards and then everything being black and white, it gets a little depressing in here. Like, it is definitely not my cup of tea. And I did go back and do an entire stream renovating the house and making it bright and colorful and like joyful and less just sadness. And when I went back and downloaded the stream so that I could have that footage to also make a YouTube video out of, I realized that my stream glitched, and it was fine while I was live, but the saved footage had the Sims like UI for the like just main menu when you click like game options and all of that, like while you're in game. That was just frozen over all of the footage for like 2 hours. So the footage was completely useless, and I was so upset because like I had fun doing the original challenge, but I had so much more fun renovating it and making it like pretty and bright and colorful and lively, and I was so happy with how it turned out, and then the footage was just completely useless. So I was like, okay, well, this is good. This is what we like to see, you know? And that's such a hyper specific thing that I wasn't really sure how to troubleshoot it. Like, I'm not going to be able to remove that UI now that the video is saved. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, so that's just useless. And I was like posting on my Instagram, like, yeah, like, go check out the renovation stream on my channel while it's saved for the next week. Meanwhile, like, no, you can't do that. Anyway, so now we're kind of trying to get some furniture in here and adding in extra windows and making it a home, I guess, if you want to call it that. I get a little ahead of myself. Like I was saying, like I got really overconfident with the budget. So I was like, yeah, like 3 couches in the formal living room and a big wraparound kitchen with all these upper cabinets and everything. And I end up really having to go through and like delete things, try and get cheaper versions of them, delete something else, put something else in its place, and like play around with it. And every room is furnished by the end of it. Is it furnished well? No. Does it look finished? No. But every room is furnished, and that's all that counts. We have 7 rooms. There is stuff in all 7 rooms. Good enough. And then here, in the bathroom, I was kind of like, this would be a good spot for the shower, tucked away in this little corner. So I was kind of trying to figure out a way to make it closed off without it being like a whole separate room. And I don't know if the half wall makes it count as a separate room. I feel like it probably does. So I kind of broke the rules a little bit there. I could have probably just deleted the wall after I put the door in, but we're just going to ignore that. We're just going to pretend that that doesn't register as a separate room in the game and just carry on. I think downstairs too, where the dining area is also accidentally a second room, because I had a wall there just from like building the shape of the house, and when I deleted it and raised the platform up to make it match everything else, I think it still was registering as not one whole room with the downstairs, and I didn't fix that. So there might technically be registered by the game 9 rooms and not 7, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? So yeah, now I am doing, I guess I was brutal for not like just doing one room at a time. I'm kind of just flying around all over the place here, trying to like make sure that I got something in every room. Like I thought I was going to be able to have a second full bath downstairs. We did not have the budget for that, so that does not stay. We do end up shrinking that back down to just a 4-tile powder room and just calling it good. And this upstairs bathroom changes a little bit as well, because we did not have the budget to keep the nice, like, double sinks with the counters and everything. But yeah, like, oof, man, I am having a hard time following me jumping around like a maniac. Like, I thought this was going to be a gym. That doesn't stay a gym. Because gym equipment, specifically the black and white stuff that is more expensive, is too expensive. Like, I think the weightlifting machine is like 3,300 simoleons or something, and we did not have the money to keep that. That was not happening. I got way too ahead of myself with the budget here. Like, I think, yep, I'm shrinking the kitchen here because that was costing me too many simoleons, so it got, like, squished. in the beginning of the footage, I'm like, yeah, let's make the kitchen bigger so we can fit a nice island, and we've got it like all the way across, and then it's just like so big, and we're like, maybe that's too much. It comes back to it later, yeah, this was good, but it's still too much, we can't afford that, let's make it smaller again. I think I'm starting to realize here, how many simoleons do we got? Like 5,000. So like the house is still basically empty, and I'm getting to the point where I'm realizing we do not have the money for this, so we're gonna have to scale some things back a little bit. So right now we're putting in some couches. I do love these new couches and chairs from the Book Nook kit. They are so cute. I mean, the black swatch is nice. It does look a little bleak in an all black and white build, but like under regular circumstances, the black swatches would be great. They do have some really nice like neutrals, like they got a lot of nice like beiges and blacks, and they have some that have like the cute little like colorful pillows. Big fan of that Book Nook kit. I've been using the modular bookcases all the time. In the renovation of this house, I did go back in and use the Book Nook kit to surround the fireplace and make it a little moment, like a built-in fireplace with the bookshelves, and it's like a whole cute thing. And I did also in the renovation put this in a new save so that it wouldn't be winter time while I was working on it, because as you can see, like the trees and the landscaping like just look very dead, and it does not help with the fact that this house is already kind of like bleak. So then you put it in winter time, and it's a very sad build. Like, looking at it just, like, did not kindle joy, you know? It just makes me think of I think it's a Family Guy episode where Lois reads the, like, one book or something, some self-help thing that's like, if it doesn't kindle joy, get rid of it, and then her house just ends up being this, like, white void, and she, like, gets rid of her family, and she's just sitting in this, like, just empty white void, and it's just like, yes. This kindles joy. Yes, that's this house. You know? Like, it's not that it's not a nice house. Like, it is nice. It's just sad. It's sad and dark, and just like would not be the kind of space I'd want to hang out in. Like, dark, moody aesthetics, yes, all for it, but there's still like some life to it. Over here too, I'm like, from the inside, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna put doors on either side, and it's gonna bring in lots of light, and it's gonna be great, and I looked at it from the outside, and I was like, this doesn't quite work. So we end up with like one skinny little door on one side of the fireplace, and that's like the only window in the whole like living room area. So I really got ahead of myself in a lot of ways with this one. The amount of times I like switch out rugs and switch out furniture because I'm spending too much money. Let's see, yeah, we're like, maybe dream home decorator, maybe not. We don't end up using that coffee table. But yeah, here's where I'm like starting to put windows in at the back, and I'm realizing that my doors at the bottom are not gonna work with the window placement for the whole back of the house. So we kind of move some things around, and I end up using the door, the singular glass door from the Greenhouse Haven kit, which is also good. I feel like it definitely would have been nice if it came with more interior plants and things. Like, it's got the little planter pots that you could put in the greenhouse, like the little, like, sprouts, but I feel like it'd be nice if it did come with some more indoor plants, like if it kind of had some more stuff like the Blooming Rooms kit. Like, I feel like you kind of need to pair those two together to really have the greenhouse be as effective, unless you just don't put any fake plants in your greenhouse and you just have all little like planter pots. But personally, I like to have like the planter pots to do actual gardening, but also have like hanging plants and things like that in the greenhouse, so that like no matter what season it is, no matter what stage of growth your real plants are at, like it still has that like lively plant-filled green vibe going to it. But that being said, the doors and windows and the roofing from the Greenhouse Yes, from the Greenhouse Haven kit are really good, and I do use them a lot. I've been building greenhouses in like so many of my builds. So yeah, we're going through, we're getting some of the walls painted to make sure that we have enough money to do it, because right now, what are we working with? Like less than 1,000 simoleons. So we're really not living our best life here. You can see, like, obviously you won't see it, but in the footage of me, like, streaming this, the amount that I'm just like, what do I do here? Oh no. Like, pretty much the whole video, I've just got my, like, thinking face on. Like, I'm just like, You can just see, like, I'm so displeased with all of it. And it's great. Like, in the best possible way. Like, it's great that I'm stressed. But I feel like that's the spirit of Sims challenges, you know? Like, it's chaotic and stressful and anxiety-inducing, and you love it. Oh, there's my dog. Isn't she cute? Her name is Mika. Hey, Mika? Yeah, you're so cute, aren't you? My cat's there, too. They kind of blend together because they're both black and white. I have, like, a matching set, purely by coincidence, and it's pretty great. So, like, yeah, you'll probably see them over in that corner a fair amount because they're always just chilling on the couch. So if you hear weird, like, grunting and, like, noises, it's them just rolling around on the couch. Nothing I can really do about that, so just enjoy. Can you still see her? Yeah, you can see them somewhat. It's like little Simsy with her cat cam in some of her streams and videos. Like, she'll just put, like, snap in, like, the corner, just like, yeah, look at my cat. I'm all for the vibes of just, like, having, like, a cat cam while you're streaming, like, just chilling, playing The Sims, and, like, oh yeah, here's my cat. I would do that, but, like, they don't stay put enough to have, like, a stationary camera. Just put, like, a GoPro on both of them, and, like, just watch them and what they're seeing. Oh. Clickety-clack. I've got all hard flooring in my apartment, so you can just hear the, like, clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety of them running around. Yeah, so here I am just, like, struggling to try and get, like, some actual furniture and some rugs into this room. I wanted to have a rug, like, under the bed and with that seating area to kind of make it feel a little bit more cozy, but, like, two rugs that close to each other just doesn't really work. I don't know. In real life, it probably wouldn't be as, like, weird, but I feel like that's the case with a lot of things in The Sims. Like, you'll look at it and it'll be like, this would be totally fine in real life, but in The Sims, it just, like, is bothersome. Like, having two rugs close together, having, like, wallpaper just end, say if you have, like, a backsplash in the kitchen, and it just, like, ends at the end of the kitchen, but then there's normal wall. Like, if you don't put a column or something, it just looks wrong, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going through, putting in some rugs, really just, like, all over the place. Like, the chaotic energy, especially with this footage being sped up, is a lot. And I can imagine, I feel like the chaotic energy of just nonsense with this voiceover was probably also a lot. So just bear with me. I'm a noob. I'm trying. Here, it is what it is. I'm doing my best. But yeah, how far in are we now? What are we, like? Almost done. Yeah, like, it's getting towards the end. I'm really just trying to, like, stretch this budget as far as I can get it to go. Hold on a moment. I am getting a phone call. Alright, I'm back. My mechanic was just calling me to let me know some things about my car. I was worried my transmission was shot, but it's not. It's some smaller things to fix, but that's still a relief. Anyways, back to the build. Like I was saying, I'm just kind of finishing up here at the last, like, few minutes or so. I'm just kind of going through and, like I said, like, trying to stretch this budget as much as I can to make the house feel full, to make it feel like it's actually been furnished. So I'm putting in some extra couches, some extra little tables, changing some things to white just to kind of break up the amount of black that everything is. As I did originally try to do all black furniture and then a white rug, and that just wasn't working for me. And I'm also going through and adding in some accent walls, like you saw the brick, stone, whatever, in behind the dining table, just to bring something else in there. And then I did have this room that I'm working on now, that I was working on, over in that corner. I had it as a gym, but like I was saying, the exercise equipment was just far too expensive. So I was like, you know what? Let's make it a music room. We'll put in the DJ station. We'll get a keyboard or something. I think I throw in a dance floor. I put this whiteboard upstairs that I don't even know if you can use it. But I was like, well, it fills some space. We don't just have like a big empty sad wall. So that gives us something at least, right? I'm putting in the like one big black and white artwork that I could find that didn't look just strange. We definitely need an update on like base game wall art, because I feel like I have used pretty much everything that is usable so many times, and a lot of the base game artwork has like these big like extravagant frames on them, and it's like a lot of time like the picture will be nice, but the frame just doesn't suit a lot of builds. Like if you have even just like a regular like suburban house, never mind like a ultra modern home, these like ornate like antique looking frames just don't fit the vibe, you know? It's just not it. So I think there's usually like tricks and things that you can do to like have a different frame around a picture, but I feel like that's probably more so to put a chunkier frame around something with a thinner frame, or to put like a mirror inside the chunky frames. I don't know if you could really do much to get rid of the big chunky ornate frames to be able to use more of the artwork in the base game. And I'm like back here now making like a nice big back patio that we put pretty much nothing in. Like, I think I throw in 2 lounge chairs, and that's it. Like, I was, like, just talking about it at the end of the stream, that it looks like the, like, old, like, base game original builds, that they have these, like, big back patios that look like they're supposed to have a pool, but pools weren't in the game yet, so they're just a big blank space. And that's the energy this is giving. Like, it's giving, like, sad, dark, empty EA build from original base game, except maybe just a little bit more spice, but not much, you know, because obviously I'm using other packs and custom content. I have a problem with custom content. I am addicted to it. Now that I have it in my game, I have such a hard time not just like reaching for, oh, just this little custom content artwork on the wall because it's nice, or, you know, these custom content like wallpapers because we don't have enough options in the Maxis options of wallpapers, and then I get carried away and I'm using the countertops and all these like decor items and the beds and the couches, and then it's basically just all custom content. So I want to be able to start uploading the builds that I do on stream to the gallery, but obviously if I have 1,000,001 different custom content packs, you can't really download them unless you have all of that, or you have to replace everything, and then it's just kind of pointless. So I'm on the fence if I should take my custom content out of my game for when I'm building on stream, so that I don't instinctively reach for those things. But we're getting pretty well to the end of it here. I'm just kind of going around, double checking everything, making sure I have cleared my budget and met all the qualifications or specifications, however you want to put it. 7 rooms, 2 sims, 2 floors, ultra modern, black and white, and 46,724 simoleons, I want to say, and I hit all that right on the money. I just didn't love it. I did love the renovation of it, and I'm very sad that I can't show you that footage. But we're at the end of the speed build, so I think I'm going to jump into the game, and I will show you around the original challenge build, and then I'm going to show the renovated version, since I can't make a video out of the broken footage. So we'll jump into that real quick. Alright, so close that up. We've got my my challenge sim Rider Red over here because I am Little Red Plum Bob, so the vibes are there. Anyways, so this is the build pre-renovation. Oh, my mailbox is just chilling over there backwards. Ah, no. Down. There we go. Oh, no, no. I have not mastered the Sims 3 camera mode, but you get a better angle to look at things. Well, that's the back. It is definitely a little bit sad because I could not afford to put anything in the backyard, like, at all. Yeah, so you come in through the front door here, and you've got a little area to put your shoes, drop your mail, drop your keys, whatever. And then we've got the tiny little empty sad kitchen. And the living room is not bad. Like, at least there's some stuff in here. I feel like the candles help make it feel a little bit cozier than it would without them. I wanted to have a real fireplace, but we did not have that in the budget, so we got the fake one and candles. Close enough. But we got the couches from the new Book Nook kit that are so good. I mean, this one, the wooden one, doesn't seem like it'd be super comfy, like, especially if you're not up against the pillow. Oh, no, come back. Like, if you're just leaning against this middle part here, it would not feel the best, but she cute, though. And we've got our little dining nook over here. Everything is very empty, but, the bones are there. You know, you see what we're trying to do here. And we got the music room in the back with the dance floor, the DJ station, and, you know, a keyboard, a guitar, the microphone, that sort of thing. Like, it is a functional scale building item. It just looks very, very empty still. Little powder room behind the stairs, nothing to write home about. Go upstairs, and it leads into a little TV. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Like I said, I have not mastered the Sims 3 camera whatsoever, but there we go. Got a little TV area, nice little lounge, bookshelf, and then through here we have the office. We've got tablet, laptop, a singular plant, and then a custom content easel and this whiteboard thing from high school years that I'm not really sure what the function of it is, but it filled an empty wall, and I don't think it was that many simoleons, so it works. We've got our black and white painting at the top of the stairs. You walk into the master suite, and you've got your little closet area, a mirror, nice little sitting area, bed, and then the ensuite bathroom, which would have been better with the counters, but couldn't afford them. And then our little walk-in shower here. So, I mean, it's there, you know. It's not bad, but it definitely feels unfinished, especially back here. But we did it, you know, mission accomplished. Did the challenge. Oh, it does look better in the summertime, though. When I built this, it was winter in my game, so all the plants were dead, and it definitely made it look a lot more sad out front without having, like, lively greenery. But anyways, let's open up the gallery, my library, and we'll grab the renovated version, which I personally like a lot better. Like, if you're all for, like, a strict black and white color scheme, and you don't like having that color in your space, then, I mean, you do you. Everybody has their own preferences, but personally, it just felt very, very drab. Okay, so this is the renovated version, and I was pretty happy with how this turned out. Like, I feel like exact same shell, you know, same sort of concept, I guess, but also the opposite, and just a lot more stuff. Like, it just feels a lot more full and finished. But we got lots of greenery, lots more plants and rocks. We've got this cute little fountain over here that if I go into live mode, has some little koi fish swimming around. There's the koi fish and like the little dome water sprayer thingy. And I thought that was a cute little moment to bring some life into the front yard. And go back into build mode to get the daylight. And we'll pop downstairs. So you come in and immediately it's so much brighter, it's so much cozier, just feels so much more alive. And we've got, you know, a lot of the same items, just also more and different colors. So we've got this like cozy little kitchen, it's so much brighter. We actually got some clutter in here, so it looks like someone could actually be in this house. We added a food bowl. This is custom content and I think it's adorable. Say we have a cat in here, litter box over there. But living room, this is from the same custom content pack as the food bowl and the litter box over here. And I am obsessed. But just the brighter colors, the bookshelf and the painting, having some curtains and filling up the space a little bit more just really went a long way. Same with over here, like actually getting in some curtains and some color and some plants feels a lot less sad. I would have put a plant or something on this table, but sometimes with the smaller tables, if you put anything on them, they won't be able to eat at it, so I just left that empty. But definitely feels like a better space overall, a nicer place to sit and eat. And then I ended up splitting the offices, so I kind of pictured like a cute, sort of eclectic lesbian couple living here, and one of them likes video gaming and art, and the other one likes programming and music. So this office I pictured is for the one who likes programming and music. So they've still got the DJ station and the keyboard and everything, but I put another desk down here with their computer and just, you know, added some rugs and some other furniture just to bring some character into it. And I think it turned out pretty cute. I feel like this is a pretty nice space. We got a little music poster that kind of looks like, I don't know, like the Backstreet Boys or something. And then like a sci-fi movie poster. And I think it looks pretty good. I think this would be a nice space to come and work. And then upstairs, we go all the same layout, but just cozier vibes, warmer vibes. Nice like soft fluffy green rug and some more plants and decorations and cozier looking furniture instead of the like cheapest possible base game couches. Nice like paneled accent wall and some art, brighter, more colorful, fun looking art. And then I am in love with this office. I do love pink. Pink holds a special place in my heart. So something like this would just be so good. Like all the plants, how bright and colorful it is, this cozy little like reading area with the candle and, you know, a nice big gaming PC. Mwah. Yeah, so we got, like I said, like the gaming PC from high school years, got a little cork board, I think this is from the Pastel Pop Kit, digitalistic sketch pad, a nice like art studio space, lots of plants, a bonsai tree for gardening skill and some extra decoration, and a nice little reading nook. And then I also added a door into this bathroom, so say like if this couple ended up having a kid and they made this their bedroom, then it could be like a shared bathroom, so that if someone else was living in this house, it wouldn't be that they'd have to like go through the main bedroom to get into the bathroom, since it's just a powder room downstairs. I guess I could have turned that powder room into a full bath like I had intended to originally, but it's fine. And I also did a nice little like gallery wall here. I mean, it might not be nice, it might look kind of terrible, but I think it's cute. It does the job, it fills the space, and I think that the colors of everything kind of go together really well. Like these 4 are from the same set, these 3 are from the same set, and they kind of work together well enough, so I thought it was cute. Add a little plant and place to sit over here, We got brighter curtains, and then you come into the closet still, but again, like, change the swatches so that it brings some light and some color in. Added some shoes up here, little laundry basket, the one that's not functional so that we didn't have to worry about putting laundry in this house. Added a cat bed in front of the window, because you just know a cat would totally love to just like curl up in this window, soak up some sun, and take a nap. Perfect. Oof. And then I changed the color of the chairs as well, added a stack of magazines. Looking at it, I feel like I wish I would have put some artwork above the chairs over here, because this wall is feeling very blank, but you're not normally going to be looking at it from this angle anyways, so it's fine. Change the swatches of the art as well, bring some color in. Added some decor to the end tables, a little cat scratcher, and then just also brightened up the swatches in the bathroom, brought back the counters, added some clutter. And yeah, I feel like it definitely is much more my personal vibe anyways. Like, I would definitely enjoy a space like this a lot more than the darker, emptier version of it. But if you love like just a monochrome black and white color scheme and very minimalist, then the other one would probably be for you. But personally, I much prefer this one, and I had a lot of fun renovating it. Like, it was a lot of fun to have the inspiration and the like challenge of building the first one, and then it was a lot of fun to go back and like renovate it and make it how I would like the space. And then we'll just go out back, because we did a lot back here as well. We've got nothing really here because it wasn't big enough to actually use as a porch, but I added some lights, and then we did a big pool with a little floaty from Island Living. I recently bought Island Living, and I kind of keep forgetting that I have it, so I keep coming across items from it because I haven't really like explored the pack yet, and being like, oh yeah, I forgot that Island Living came with that. That's so exciting. Like this floaty and the pizza floaty. I'll definitely have to do a build in, what's the world called? Sulani. I totally blanked there. I definitely need to do a build in Sulani, because I really haven't played with the pack at all yet. But we got a nice little sunken in hot tub moment, a fire pit, some garden boxes. We brought the tree inside the fence so that it could fill in that corner a little bit. Still got the same lounge chairs. That was all that was back here before. And then I added in a bunch of landscaping over here as well. And then this wall was feeling very empty, very sad, because I couldn't fit any windows in with how the floor plan and the items were laid out inside. So I just added a bunch of plants and vines and things, and I feel like it definitely like balances it out and makes it feel less flat. But yeah, overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I was really, really happy with how the renovation of this build turned out. Also, I love this tree. I think this is also from Island Living, and it is so cute. But yeah, that's the two sides of the coin that was this house, and yeah, I'll say I'm pretty happy with it overall. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.